Hello everyone, my name is TheMexicanRunner. After those Linkus 7 runs, I think some pressure on to try to perform good in here. But I hope to give a really nice time for you with this amazing game that is called Cuphead. So first of all, I'm gonna be playing the legacy version, which is the first version of the game that came out as they released it. So it was a little bit glitchy. Not for many people, but for us speedrunners, like we put hands into it and it got really broken. So you're gonna be seeing that. But since I have to play an expert, in order to play expert, I have to select expert difficulty, and then I can go back to the title screen. So that will set me up that when I start a fresh new game, I will be able to play in the expert difficulty despite of only having easy and normal. So that's gonna be cool. So Cuphead, I'm gonna start the countdown for the staff, and yeah, I guess here we go. Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. This is Cuphead. It's a pretty nice looking game inspired by the cartoons of 1930s style. That was hand-drawn cartoons. So this is the main character that it looks a little bit like Mickey Mouse, but his name is Cuphead. He has a brother, actually. His name is Mugman, but it's not gonna be used during the speedrun. So this is the tutorial. They teach you basically the basics, the mechanics, how to parry, for example, those pink objects. It comes handy sometimes. The main reason why I came here is because of that coin. I have to grab that coin in order to get the 100%. So I have the coin, I exit, then I get to talk to this Apple guy that is very generous just because we're here in the game. He's giving us 3 coins, perfect. So the first stage, the game doesn't have too many run and gun stages. It has only 6, 2 per island. The game is composed by 3 islands. But the game is pretty cool, as you can see already, by really amazing animations. Ouch! Well, some plants are mad, and that is not exactly what I wanted. That's just gonna make complicated stuff, because now, as you can see, there's a health bar, and I can die. And I need to be very careful. Hopefully, nor those piranhas nor that little guy is gonna kill me, hopefully. Yeah, we're out of the stage, that's pretty cool. There's a clip you can do, like in the corners, in a very specific way. Anyway, this is the score screen, and as you can see in the skill level, there's 3 stars. Those stars are lightning to yellow color, but sometimes if I press a button in a very specific frame, we skip that, and it saves a little bit of time as a speedrun tech. In here, I'm gonna try to perform a glitch that will let me buy and get out of the shop at the same time, and I didn't go the first try, I got the second try. So I buy the item and exit, which is pretty cool. So the items I bought is the roundabout and the lover. Those are the items of excellence that I will be using. And why this game is broken? You will see right now. I'm able, when I switch the weapon, I'm able to shoot my main weapon and the secondary weapon all the time. So of course each individual weapon have a cooldown time, but they didn't put a cooldown time between switching the weapon cooldown time. So because of that, I'm able to use that, and because of that, I can kill the bosses quite fast, as you can see. And this was in the expert difficulty. How you see that is because of the 3 stars that I told you here. So let's see if I can get a skip. Nope, no skip so far in the stars. It's fine. So each boss got inspired by different things. Some bosses are similar to some games that we have played. A clear example is this one. These 2 frogs look like Ken and Akuma from Street Fighter. They even fight like the bottom one is gonna throw some Hadoukens, kind of. Well, it's just like a little reminder. Of course, it's not exactly the way it is, but But yeah, it's something like that. So I'm gonna try to be hitting them in a very specific way. Ouch. Well, it's fine. It's possible to get an extra skip. Right now, the second phase, I already did enough damage that it basically didn't do anything for the second phase. So now it's going to the third phase. And in here, well, I just keep on doing the same, which is basically changing the weapon. And I believe I shouldn't be in this side. Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm just gonna try to don't die. Because of how much health I have. It can be a little tricky sometimes. This is expert difficulty, so the rate they fire, the enemies, I was very close of beating it. The rate they fire is a little bit more often. Sometimes they have more HP, the bosses. And yeah, that's how it goes. That was the second boss. Not bad, still no star skips, but we will get there. So for the full clear, we also need to, despite of grabbing all the coins that are like spread out in the map, that actually coin guy tells us, oh, I have some coins that I put somewhere in the map. We have also these mausoleums. In the mausoleums, you see a character that probably they will be releasing in the DLC, which her name is Kalis. It's like a ghost. Well, I mean, at least for this game, at this point, it was like a ghost that is trapped inside that Kalis. So, what I really want to do here is there's a coin that a juggler is giving me in the second island by parrying 4 guys without falling to the ground. So I want to parry 4 of these guys without touching the ground. So that 4, I let those guys be there, but I didn't got good RNG, so I only got 3 parries. I'm gonna try one more time. It might not work. Yeah, it didn't work because there was no other guy. Well, but yeah, there's not too much to do. You just have to parry those guys. If I shoot them, I don't kill them, so I just have to parry those guys. Usually this is a good time for donations, in case we have.
We do. We have a $20 donation from Kirthar saying, TMR, beat the game.
Thank you so much. So this is the character, the legendary Kalis. So they're gonna make it a character that she's able to jump twice from what we have seen out of the trailers they have showed. So she's giving me a super, it's called super. So it gives me like the opportunity when I put 5 cards, the cards are like kind of energy that I can charge to make a special attack. In the bottom left in the screen, you can see some cards. So whenever I have a full card, I'm able to throw like a special with the secondary button. So those are like specials, but whenever you get a maximum of 5. Whenever you have 5, you can... Oh, I think I got a nice hit there. Maybe. No, I didn't. Well, okay, there we go. So the boss is done. So yeah, once you charge the 5, you are able to use the super that you get in the mausoleums. Oh, I got the star skip. They didn't light. That doesn't mean I didn't have skill. It's just a bug they basically have in the score screen, which for the speedruns it makes it kind of unfair because it's so hard to get them sometimes. But well, let's just go to the next level. So as I told you, there's 6 run and gun levels, but you have also during bosses, you have certain bosses that are like an airplane. Cuphead is into an airplane, and this is one of the bosses that honestly is really hard in expert. It's really hard because you get those green minions that they are shooting like a wave of bullets. So it is a little tricky to dodge it in case there is some other like things on the screen. Like for example, now I get that thing, and as a speedrunners, we want to try to hit the boss as much as possible. So sometimes just by trying to be in the position that you shoot the boss, I'm gonna take unintentional damage here because I'm supposed to land that bullet that is my special on him, but I just didn't do that. It's fine, we did not get hit, and we also are getting some good amount of damage on Hilda. That's her name, Hilda Bear. They have really funny names, and like this, like the gimmick with this boss is like there's constellations that are appearing in the back. So there was like a Sagittarius form, there was some others, and this is the super attack that you have with this particular airplane phase. So here there are some UFOs that they shoot, like the red ones shoot at close range, the yellow like at long distance range. So I'm gonna try to, because I cannot shoot through those waves, I'm gonna try that whenever I get a yellow one, I get a special. And that was the boss. Actually, I make it look very easy, but believe me, for people who have played this game, it's, I mean, the statistics are real. Like 80% of the people, or close to 85% of the people who actually play this game never beat it. And that was just the normal difficulty, right? So in expert is way higher the difficulty. Due to nature of speedruns, I make the game look way easier than it is. Some bosses are gonna be hard, rough. I might die, I mean, who knows, like anything can happen. So meanwhile, we have another run and gun level. So because I need to grab all the coins, I need to parry that guy in order to reach that coin. Then just try it here to go before those good pickers get there. Then I was trying to get a jump there that I did not got, so I have to wait a little cycle here. But still fine, we're doing fine. We have to grab all the coins all the time, and sometimes you get enemies on the way, and in the middle of your dash you cannot dodge. I mean, you cannot undash once you're dashing, so you just have to deal with your failed dash. Sometimes the enemy spawns after you dash, and it's just pretty much impossible. There's a skip on that guy if you just go to the top, because you, like the max score you can get in this run and gun levels is pacifist. It's actually not S rank. There is some grade that you get there. For me, for this category, the important thing was getting the 5 coins, and of course clearing the level. So this is the last boss. The music is pretty nice of the game, in case you did not notice, but this song in particular is very catchy, and the flower like doing those dance moves make it like stand out more. I'm gonna try to play safe by parrying that, but instead I just got a hit. Okay, I parry that, but damn, this is not looking very nice. Gonna try to use some specials in order to hopefully do something good. Oh my. Okay. Well, we're getting the last phase, which is good. I'm trying to play it safe. Damn, please don't kill me. You die. Thank you. It's just... Thank you. Yeah, the guy on the top, like, if I would have parried the thing that I tried, it was not gonna show up, but it did show up, so he just keep throwing bullets, and sometimes he's like offset with what is going on, and yeah, you just need to adjust many times, but it's pretty cool. So after defeating all the bosses, the happy fellow guy here tells us, hey, you did great, just said, I find a coin here, so we just get the coin. There are some hidden coins that I will show you. So that was the first island. So we go to the dice house, which is this guy. He's like, oh yeah, I see you're doing good. Well, the story, I have not explained the story of the game. So Cuphead and Mugman, that you saw Mugman there for a little period of time, they were into the Devil's Casino, and they end up selling their soul to the devil, basically, because gamble is bad, I guess. That's the story. And because of that, like the devil tell Cuphead and Mugman that there was a way that he was gonna forgive them if they help the devil like get the soul contracts that people from the island were like owing him or something like that. So we're just collecting the soul contracts. Whenever we beat each level, there's like a soul contract in the score screen. So basically that's what we're doing. So I guess the King Dice there was just like saying, hey, you're doing a great job. That was, this boss is difficult sometimes. I got like kind of decent RNG, so it's not too bad. So where is the soul contract? Oh, it's not in the result screen. It's right now. I think now it says like soul contract. Hopefully. What is the soul contract? Oh, that is the soul contract from Baroness Bonbon. So we just keep collecting soul contracts. I talked to this guy because he's gonna give me a bomb that is equipped for my airplane, which is pretty good. The Funfair Fever is, I mean, all the levels are really amazing. Most of the things in this game were hand-drawn, which is very impressive. I have not parried 4 times, so I'm gonna wait here and try to parry this guy for 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Yeah. So I got the 4. That is in order just to set up for the juggler whenever he gives me the, I mean, he was gonna give me a coin. So I have not switched my weapon. I finally did, so it's possible to hit and run, and which is very good. So I'm playing very conservative here, just in order to don't really die, because dying, well, it will cost some time. I know it's not exactly what people want to see from a speedrunner, but it makes this last part so much easier. Here there is some random hot dog shots, like that one, that it just gets you. So at the end, I can just keep that hot dog, having enough health, and I don't have to worry, because being at 1 health there is a little tricky. So we got the 5 coins, so we're good. And we also did the parries, which is great. So you're gonna see the brand new, well, there's the barbershop quartet, but one of the guys is missing, and it's secretly hidden here, so I'm gonna save that guy. If you have a donation while I focus in this fight, I think you can read it.
Yes, I do. We have $19.99 from GLGTLP saying, "Don't deal with the devil, TMR. Good luck, amigo." Is that a friend of yours?
Of course. A friend. Yeah. Well, I didn't want this guy to be there in the top, that is for sure. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. So I'm getting this rocket because after it explodes, it gives you a few invincibility frames. So I'm taking advantage of that whenever I can. Then I'm gonna try to kill this as fast as possible. Once I kill him, it hits me clearly. But then I can do a pause and trigger faster the animation of this guy. And then I have again another like a very big bullet. I'm just gonna use it just because he's close to die. There you go. That was nice. That was nice. Okay, that was not bad. It's going all right, but probably I just jinxed myself. So what else I can say about the music? Well, I mean, MDHR Studios is a Canadian studio. They were the developers of this game. There were 2 brothers that kind of were giving advances of this game over a period of time. I think it took like 12 years to be done, this game, or released. And that's a lot. This particular boss, if you play Mega Man 2, it looks like the dragon you have in the first Wily stage. So it was kind of inspired by that. There's also some story with the tower, with the spinning tower behind in the background. I'm not very sure what exactly was the story with that, but I probably am not gonna get the glitch. There's a glitch here that you can do if you kill him when the dragon is outside of the screen. I didn't get enough hits, but I have all my health, which is gonna make easier my life here. Usually those flames explode and they can just like kill you, well, I mean hit you immediately. But because I had health, I was able just to kill the boss like in a very casual way. During my first playthrough, it took me quite a few attempts to beat that dragon. It's really hard, and in expert, somehow the clouds move towards him at the very beginning. So for that last phase was actually way easier because the dragon was, I mean the clouds were taking me away. So this is the juggler that gives me the coin for parrying 4 times. So that's one of the kind of secret coins, we can call it. And we're gonna go to the Mausoleum. Mausoleum 2. And again, guys, thank you so much for for being so generous with the donations. It's really amazing that we're helping a great cause. Probably my friend can tell you, Edenal, a little bit more about the Movember Foundation, while I just kill the ghost here.
Absolutely, TMR. We're raising money towards the Movember Foundation. They are a great charity focusing on men's health. If you decide to donate, please have a look at our website, usamarathon.com/prices. There's a lot of cool stuff you can win there. For example, we have, for a minimum donation of $35 total over the entire event, there's a Dark Souls 3 figurine, great equipment from Elgato, and some more Dark Souls soundtracks and compendiums. So please have a look at that site if you're interested in donating and supporting the cause. We'll be here with you until tomorrow evening.
Okay. So we rescue Kalis, and she's gonna give me this time a special that is invincibility. So this one is gonna be useful. I'm gonna use it twice in the speedrun. So because of that, I will also try to buy some stuff that can help me a little bit. So I'm gonna try again to do the shop glitch. So I'm gonna aim to the heart, and I got it. Then I have to mash the button, and you can hear like whenever it's fading out the screen, it's still buying stuff. I hope I buy the necessary stuff. It doesn't look like, but let's actually see here. Yeah, I buy the coffee, so that's what I need at the moment. So now we're going to the gym. This is another flying level, and I'm gonna glitch the boss by hitting down there, shooting some missiles. The way the game works, like the bosses are like hanging outside there of the screen. So I take advantage of that. Oh, come on! I got greedy. I wanted to hit him one more time. I shouldn't have, because bad stuff can happen. But yeah, by hitting that guy in the very bottom, I basically killed the second phase during the first phase still. So the game doesn't know how to handle that. So I agree. Basically get stuck in the phase that is gonna show up. But I'm actually beating right now the next phase, that is not this one. And that is why it's gonna be stuck in this one. Actually, it's not that great, this guy being stuck in this phase, because while it's faster for a speedrun, it is really scary for a live marathon, because I mean, in theory, you're supposed to be right here, in theory, but that's a problem by being right there. Those phantoms can come and kill you. So I'm gonna pray I did enough damage and I killed him, yeah. So that's a pretty cool skip. It's not very notorious there, but if you have played the game, it's like, why the other phases didn't show up? Well, that's the reason. I basically killed the second phase during the first phase animation, and it got stuck in the third phase. Having that in mind, the next boss is possible to get a glitch on him, and it will be very glitchy on the screen if I get it. If I don't get it, well, I will just roll with it, because it only wasted 20 seconds if I don't get it. So I think it's worth giving it a try. So first of all, I need to do some damage, like close to 2 cards of damage, like there, probably. And now I'm gonna try to hit him as many times as possible. And there, I got the explosion while he still was on the screen. So I got the glitch. I almost got hit. So I need to be careful, because of the glitch, it's gonna be stuck in this phase for a little bit. But you will see in the back, once I kill the other phase, like for example there was the other phase that's supposed to show up, and everything is getting stuck there. I'm still damaging the boss, trying to kill him, clearly, with Cuphead trying his best, and boom, I did it. So that was a pretty nice glitch. So far it's going good. It has been deathless. I'm quite happy, honestly, because this game can be very rough, especially in live scenarios, always. So this is the second island. There's gonna be one more island, but before going to the next island, there's another run and gun level, the fourth one out of the 6. But before going there, there's a coin hidden there, so we need that coin. Oh, I forgot to talk to a girl that's supposed to give me a coin. Wow. It's good that I remember right now. Well, I mean, it's better than not remembering at all. Huh. So I'm gonna try to play safe a little bit here. Usually you just go without... well... Oh, okay, wow. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, usually you just glitch out the door. I'm gonna glitch out the second door by kind of... if you play Mega Man 5 for the NES, there was a stage for Gravity Man. No, Starman. No, it was Mega Man 5 or Mega Man 4 maybe. Oh, I forgot the glitch. Yeah, you can just take the damage and go across the wall. That would glitch it out, but you know, like the reverse gravity. Yeah, I think it's Gravity Man. Yeah, for Mega Man 5. So probably they got a little inspiration in that stage. So that was that stage. Unfortunately, I forgot about the girl I have to talk. Like, she gives you a coin by finding like the path across the island in the very back. That for I went there. Oh wow. She gives me the coin. Also, I forgot to show you the barbershop guy, so I think I'm gonna waste a little bit of time here to show you the amazing song that they... It's nice to rest your eyes and maybe go outside. It's just a nice message. It's nice to rest your eyes and maybe go outside. Well, we're gamers. We like playing games, being indoors, right? That's the reason why we are in Dreamhack, right? Well, let's just go to the next island. Where is it? This has more bosses than the other two islands, and a very tricky one is this how do you call a bee? This bee is very tricky. Oh damn! Well, oh, this is not good. Well, she can show up in many places. She just show up there in the middle. So I have to roll with it and hope that I get good platforms and hope that I don't keep getting hit and hope that I'm actually hitting the boss. So too many hopes and I didn't got too much things. All those hopes are for getting a kill here that I did not got, sadly. But yeah, I was close of dying. So, well, I mean, well, it's scary. Everything was under control. I'm a professional, don't worry, do not panic. There's gonna be some stages to panic. So about the item that I bought in the shop and I activated, I got the coffee. So that coffee gives you a boost of energy from time to time on your cards. Thanks to that, you can do stuff, but now I'm gonna activate the super, that is the invincibility. So hopefully, together with the coffee, it's gonna do something good for me, hopefully. Yeah, so first of all, I would love to don't get hit at all, so that way I can have some health for the end, because at the end there is an auto-scrolling part that you can get like really far. Oh, okay, he almost hit me. You can get really far. I'm trying to see like if the coffee is actually working. Ouch. Well, that was not a good thing to do. Yeah, probably the coffee is working. It's just slowly increasing my health. So in here, just an auto-scroller. There's a way of clipping and skipping that, especially at this moment. Ooh, okay. Well, now I have the 5 cards, so I'm able to use the special, but as I say, I'm gonna use it at the very end, that there's an auto-scrolling part. In the meantime, just gonna kill a few faces here, and keep on moving. Okay, so here's the part. If you go to the right, like fast enough, you can actually, ouch, get hit by that guy. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna use it there. That's the invincibility, and I need to run to the right as far as I can. Well, I guess that's enough. Oh, it's not the end? Oh, damn. That guy is catching up. Oh. Well, it saves a little bit of time scrolling faster. Yeah. so for the next boss, it is the Dr. Cal. It looks like Dr. Wily, and there is a huge skip for that one. It's a very tricky one. I do not know if I will get it. Like, it's kind of random in a way. I mean, it's not random in theory, but I'm gonna pick the heart, so it will give me an extra hit. So before getting to the second phase transition, I will have to make an attack that will actually modify what the boss is doing. So meanwhile, I'm gonna just waste a few specials. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, I got it. Whew. Oh, man, that was so lucky. First try, like last time I tried was another live event at GDQ, and it took me like 10 tries. Well, I'm really happy I got the first try. It's just a little sad that you didn't see like how complicated it was, but well, that extra heart was a good call. So that's pretty amazing. So let's move now to a boss that looks like a cartoon. Like a cartoon of Tom and Jerry. And the same thing, I'm just gonna try to keep a certain distance. Oh, nice dog, Cuphead. That was not a nice dog. See, sometimes when I do the special, it shoots nothing. So I call them the nothings, but basically it's like I kind of frame perfect switch the weapon while I was triggering the special, which is not very helpful. Due to the weapon swap glitch that I have been doing since the very beginning, some of the phases die really fast. Like for example, ouch, that is not good, but I have enough health. Yeah, like for example, the second phase there, like usually it starts like with some souls on the side, but I'm able to kill the boss that fast that it just doesn't even get to that spawn position. Having said that, the next boss has like a pretty set configuration, and in one part he shoots a laser while he's transforming, so it's not possible to glitch this boss at all. And sometimes it can be really mean because he looks like Brutus from Olive and Popeye, if you ever saw Popeye. But sometimes he just like starts shooting immediately those like bullets. So right now, because I have the 4 hearts, I didn't care about taking that damage in order to, ouch, to make more damage to the boss. And lucky I got that phase transition. So now I need to try to do as much hits as I can. But of course, because of the difficulty, that wasn't enough. So I keep going here. I can take that hit because I still had a hit in order to hit him more. And everything is fine. It was definitely easier. Of course, this is just one way of playing this game. There's multiple categories. Some categories are a little bit harder than this. Some others are more competitive. And because the game has suffered like some updates, it has changed over time. Like the speedruns, and some categories become less common to be speedrun. But okay, for this one, I wanna build up my energy to have the full energy. So I'm gonna try to parry those pink fishes, flying fishes. I hope to get another fish here. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Didn't even, oh, I got a fish, just was not the one I was expecting. So I'm gonna try to kill that guy and still shoot. So I get, oh, there's a parry star there, so I'm gonna get for that parry star. There's another one there, but damn, do I want it? I don't know what to do because I also don't want to get hit by lasers or anything. Usually, yeah, there's a parry star. There, now I have the five cards that I need in order to activate the special. Oh, wow. So with that special, I'm gonna do something that is called the octopus skip. It's a little bit tricky. So you just basically go and pray for good RNG. Ouch, I got another hit that I didn't want it, but I should be fine, hopefully. So then I use the special of invincibility, I just keep dashing in the bottom, and then, boom, we are there, right there. I had to grab the coin, so I used the special right in there in order to be able to grab that coin. Without that special, you cannot grab that coin, and as I told you, for this full clear, we need to get all the coins, buy all the items, beat all the bosses, clear all the run and gun levels, together with the mausoleums. And now I'm gonna switch to the coffee because I don't need anymore the extra heart. And the coffee is gonna build up my card meter so I can use specials more often and deal more damage. So, well, I mean, I'm gonna just take this hit. Oh, never mind. That was a nice dodge. Because I need to think like when I can get hit by the boss. Probably I'm gonna get hit here. I mean, ideally it will be just get hit once, and I kind of did. I stopped hitting the boss, but we already did enough damage that she goes to the next phase. There is a type of swap that is possible to do that is a very advanced tech. And whenever you switch to one gun, you just switch immediately to the other gun, so you're able to shoot the special while shooting the other gun. And it's like a glitch that it's called the Luigi swap for the flying levels, and it's a very tricky one. So for live marathons, I personally like to use the super bomb because it gives me some invincibility frames, and in case I feel like I was gonna get hit or something, I just use it right there to help me out. Do we have any more donations?
No new donations right now.
Not at the moment. Come on, guys.
But you can always support the charity by using your Twitch Prime or subscribe to the channel or use bits. All of the revenue we receive is being donated straight to the Movember Foundation. So if you have your Twitch Primes hanging there, now's a good time to use it. And please consider donating to charity and keep those donations coming in. We do have a donation incentive for the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas showcase coming up tomorrow. We are roughly $700 short of meeting that incentive, but I think with your help, we're going to get there.
Yeah, I believe we will get there. So this this character looks like Olive from Popeye. I don't know, like they definitely must have grown up watching Olive and Popeye, or maybe me, and I feel like every character is similar to them. Anyway, thanks to the weapon swap, I'm able to hit sometimes faster, and there she is. She's gone. That was the boss. That was the boss.
As we were saying that, at this point we got 7 Prime subs.
Amazing.
That's worth them.
That's amazing. Yep. That's really awesome. Okay, well, I mean, the bosses are almost gone. I don't know. Now I can see what time I'm having, but I mean, I have not died, so it should be all right? But having said that, probably I just jinxed again myself. We will see. This boss, surprisingly for expert, it becomes a little bit easier some of the phases, and yeah, I better just stop talking. Yeah, this is not going exactly the way I want, but it's going fine. So you wanna one cycle this guy right here, which I successfully did. So the reason why I'm saying it becomes a little bit easier is because in the last phase, oh man, didn't want that hit. I mean, it's just like, why they have enemies when I can hit myself, right?
You know, all you guys in the crowd, after this run, we're gonna hand out some really cool ESA shirts. So if you want one of those, please stick around. These are super rare, limited edition shirts. You can't get them anywhere. But if you want one, please stick around.
That was very nice. That was a really nice fight. Outside of my slap, no, I don't know how to call it, but I went down and I hit myself. But that could have been an S rank. In order to get this rank, you need to kill the boss fast enough, get 3 parries during the boss. You have to hit the boss 6 times with the special attacks, and one more thing that I'm forgetting. Well, one more thing. The secret element, let's just call it. And well, this is the last coin. I don't know like why I have 23 coins. I always feel like I had like 20 coins at this point. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the shop. Now it's shopping time. We got all the coins, so we get shopping time while you guys can donate for the Movember Foundation right now. Well, let's just shop together. Well, it's not shop, you're making a donation, and I'm gonna get some items that probably I won't be using. I did the shop exit glitch, so if I have 0 coins coming out of this shop, that means I bought all the items. Anyway, because I just don't want you to believe me, I'm gonna show you, because if I don't show you, it didn't happen, right? Like these days, we need more video proof always. It's not required for the speedrun because we all saw that I got all the coins, and while we didn't see that I buy all the items, I'm gonna show you for that particular reason. For all the skeptic people, it's like, oh come on, you didn't buy all the items. I clearly saw that there was still 4 in the shop. And this is, well, in this mausoleum, they have very nice vitrals there in the back. And each one introduces like a different, they have a different vitral there. What else is different here? Well, they introduced this ghost, the big ghost. Oh my god. Oh. So, what happens in this one that looks very simple, if any of the ghosts hit the Calice, then I lose. Oh my god. Yeah, I lose, because they get Calice and she's asking for help. So successfully we managed to parry all the ghosts and we rescue the lovely Calice, which I don't know if it's a sister of the Cuphead and Mugman brothers or not, but that was the last mausoleum. This super attack that you get in that mausoleum, I don't even remember which one it is. I think it creates like a double, like a reflection from you. But anyway, I told you that I will show you the menu. So here are all the items that I bought, and it's a giant ghost. Yeah, it just creates a ghost spirit that it just mimics what you do, and the enemies kind of aim for him instead of for you, which is not that useful. Okay, this is the king dice, and one thing that we realize is that he's working for the devil. I really need the soul contract from him somehow. But for the full clear, I have to do all the... No, okay. Sometimes the little whiskey guy, let's just call it whiskey guy, I need to don't get hit here because this can get really rough. Very rough. So one requirement for the full clear is beating all the mini bosses in the king dice, because these are mini bosses. Basically the boss is reaching the end into the fiend there, and there is where I fight the devil. But a requirement for the speedrun is beating all the bosses, which is awesome because sometimes people don't get to see all the bosses. This time we have oh come on, this is not exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I should be fine, but I kind of wanna do damage to the boss and don't get hit. And so far I got hit like in very bad ways. I think it's a good time for a donation. We just have a cigar boss that transforms from left and right side. So yeah.
Absolutely. We've got plenty of donations coming in now, so I don't think I'll have time to read all of them. We got $15 from Sastra saying, "The Mexican Runner wants some donations? Here we go." And those $15 are going to the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas incentive tomorrow. We also got $10 from Nikimoto saying, "I enjoy TMR runs at Cuphead. Great show." And as a reminder, you can also support the Movember Foundation through sharing through subscribing to the Eastside Marathon channel, perhaps with your Twitch Prime token. All the revenue is going to the Movember Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh boy, I have 1 health, so oh man, this is bad. This is bad because all my efforts for being deathless, it was great until now, and now if I die, I will have to fight those 3 mini bosses again. Oh no, I don't. I can just skip some of them, but anyway, this is very scary because I can get kind of bad RNG here. I might make some weird noises. Oh, okay. Please just die. I'm gonna play a little bit safe. Okay. Yeah. Everything under control. Okay. Everything under control. Yeah. Even the screen was like lagging. But I guess we have time for a little bit of donation.
Absolutely. We got $20 from Anubis169 saying, "Keep being awesome. Happy muffins." And he donated towards the Link's Awakening remake incentive, the daily incentive.
Awesome. Well, I didn't hit the number I wanted, which was the number 1. Now I have this boss that she makes a gap at certain point. I'm gonna transform into the invincibility right now, so I can hit her. Okay, we're fine. Okay, yeah, so I took advantage of my invincibility, which I had it there, just in a very strategic way. That's definitely not the fastest way of killing, but sometimes you have to adjust to what we have. I'm gonna go for the monkey, and I'm gonna show you a cool monkey glitch. I didn't go for the one I needed, but there's a start over thing that will send me back to the beginning, so I can kind of fix the little mistake. So for this, I'm gonna try to parry the card right when the monkey hits the wall, then he goes off screen, and I get to beat the boss. So that's a pretty cool glitch that happened to some people in their playthrough without realizing it. And it's pretty cool. I mean, well, now I need number 2. Number 2, please. There we go. I think we have more donations, so I just hit some dices.
Absolutely, we do. We got $20 from Anonymous saying, "Hey TMR, glad to tune in and see you making the impossible look easy as usual. Thanks for supporting this charity stream, and I look forward to your next hater % run."
Yeah, that hater % is when I was beating the game, like because of the glitches, and I make it look so easy, people like, "Oh man, you're not playing the way the game was intended to be played." So I was getting a lot of those comments like, "Oh, you cannot beat the game," and stuff like that, and I was like, "Come on, I can beat the game." So I was kind of annoyed by those comments, so I went and create a category that was the hardest possible way to beat the game, which is basically don't get hit at all, playing the hardest difficulty just with the pea shooter, and I call it the hater %, just for all those kind of hate comments. Like, they cannot say, like, I mean, I know I make it look easy, but come on. Well, that's the hater % category. No, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to beat this guy twice, I guess. I'm gonna skip the 6 and 8 and kill the boss, then go back to this boss. Don't get a 1. Oh man, this is gonna add some time. No, that's bad, man. That's bad. Oh man, what a way to waste the run, man. The hardest boss is not the bosses, it's just a dice, man. Sparring a dice, come on. I cannot believe it, man. I just cannot believe it. Damn, that was bad. Oh, I cannot believe it. It just, I mean, it still might be a deathless run. I don't know. Damn, what a bad luck. What a bad luck is that? Well, I guess we can have some more donation while I beat one of the bosses, plus the ones I missed.
Absolutely. We got a $10 donation from Eigen Systems saying, "Send in Big Bertha."
This is not crowd control, but thank you so much for the donation.
We will have more crowd control coming up this afternoon, though.
Oh yeah.
After TeamR is finished here, we are going with Arctic for a short Sonic, it's a quite decent length Sonic block. And after that, there's some Super Mario, followed up by more Super Mario with crowd control.
I'm gonna take that hit and go to the back. And why did I use that? I wanted to use this. Well, it was just totally wasted my health. Still, I went to this number because it's a little bit easier. So now I need to get a 1, a 3, and then a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1 and a 3. Okay, that's a 1. Please don't screw me up, dice. Okay, so now we get to see one boss that actually is really difficult and is way harder in the Legacy version, which is the one I'm playing. This boss is like a dead horse, and he throws. No, come on. Okay. It might just be the way I move my hands while playing this. So he throws those presents, and well, I'm gonna take advantage of my invincibility frames. So those presents hitbox is not active, and I cannot shoot through those presents. Like they're just covering up the boss, which is bad. But I managed to successfully don't get hit. Lucky, I have a heart in number 8, so I'm gonna go to number 8. The reason why I'm doing this is because I didn't kill those bosses, and in order to be official, this full clear, I have to kill all the bosses. So basically I'm losing some time on the speedrun just due to that innocent mistake of, ouch, well, no, okay, of basically skipping them. You want to do it in the first playthrough you want to kill all of them, but I didn't. But now it should be fine, but I'm not sure if I exit, if it will count them as beaten. So I'm gonna kill the King Dice once more. It shouldn't take that long, hopefully. Okay, so now I have my EXS attack, so I'm gonna take unintentional damage there, and hopefully I won't die. Oh man, that would be terrible. The only good thing is that... Okay. The only good thing is that if I die, I can check if I beat those bosses. It's possible to check in the screen, so I'm gonna just show you now. Well, we kind of fixed the mistake. Damn. It's just King Dice. It has been deathless, but damn. I'm so happy, man. Deathless, die. That's the dream. But I'm just gonna show you the menu where it says in that checklist there's all the King Dice bosses right there, and all the bosses everywhere, except for the mysterious boss that is right here, which is the last boss. So he tells you, oh, well, you collect all the contracts, so hang them to me. And he's like, I mean, Cuphead, because he has been the hero, he's like, no, I'm not gonna hang them to you, you're an evil person. So we fight the devil, and it's a pretty nice fight. It has that attack that you can jump it frame perfect, but for me, lucky, I had enough card to use the special, so I could use it as to be floating in the air a tiny bit more. Come on, man. Well, that was an unwanted hit. We'll see. Okay, that's the animation for the next phase. So here I'm gonna do a pause trick that will let me move a little bit sooner, like there. Usually you start moving a little bit after. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. I mean, I really don't want to get hit at all, but I also want to kill fast the guy. Not sure what's gonna happen. Okay, we're kind of doing good. And time. Time is... yeah, time. Sorry.
Well done, TeamR.
Yeah, that was the last guy, and nice. That was a deathless run of expert. Oh yeah, sure. We can give up a shirt. Give away a shirt. So I guess I'm just gonna randomly throw mine to the back.
You can do it, Timur.
Whoever is the lucky one. Woo! Okay, one more. I guess. Well. Yeah. Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna throw one to the other side, and I'm gonna see who wants a shirt. The little kid, the future generation. That's for you. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And you're amazing, guys. Thank you so much. This is Cuphead, and I'm the Mexican Runner. In case you wanna watch more like speed runs or some crazy challenges that I do sometimes, from time to time, I invite you to follow my channel. And we're gonna have our week coming out with some Sonic, I believe, right?
Yes, 3 Sonic games in a row coming up now.
Wow, that's gonna be awesome. So stick around, and thank you so much for having me here.